Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to Hazarella. I actually have a tag video to do, so it's not a haul. It actually started raining like out of nowhere, and I'm supposed to go out for dinner in about an hour and a half, so I really hope it stops raining. And I don't know why it's raining. It's December. It doesn't usually rain in December in Florida. So strange. But I am doing a tag, and Yana from Time with Yana actually tagged me on Twitter to do this. I'm gonna actually also do a blog post just because I'm completely strange like that. And if you hear thunder in the background, it's because it's raining outside. So try to ignore that. So the first question is, maybe I should tell you guys that this is the Christmas tag. So the first question is, what is your favorite Christmas movie? Okay, so my favorite Christmas movie, if it has to do with like a Christmas theme to it, it would probably be either Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Island of Misfit Toys, or A Christmas Story, or The Nightmare Before Christmas. A Christmas Story is kind of like, I watch it more during Thanksgiving than I do for actually Christmas. I don't think I've watched it in December in a really long time, actually. So it would probably be between The Nightmare Before Christmas and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Island of Misfits. But if it was like my favorite like Christmas movie, like personally to me, then I would have to say Serendipity. Yeah, I watched that like, well, year round, but mostly I discovered it like in December. So I cannot stand the fact that my hair is two different colors, guys. I'm sorry, I keep staring at it. It's like pink, and then it and then the pink is now gone for the rest of it, so it's really just bothering me. I need to go touch it up. Hannah, come fix this. Okay, so the second question is, do you open your presents on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning? So when I was little, a lot of times we would open our presents on Christmas Eve. I remember my mom was really big on taking pictures. She still is really big on taking pictures for Christmas, and I'm kind of sad I'm not going home this Christmas because I'm not going to be in the Christmas pictures this year. That sucks. First time ever in my entire life, but I guess, you know, it happens, especially when you decide to move across the country. But yeah, so for the majority of my little childhood, we would open presents on Christmas Eve. But as I got older and my mom had to start working on Christmas Eve up until midnight, 12:30, 1, whatever it was, we would open presents on Christmas morning. I don't really remember a lot of those days. I remember mostly opening presents on Christmas Eve. And now that I'm an adult and she doesn't really have to work on Christmas anymore, we definitely open presents at midnight. And it was always so hard because we would open presents in my house, and then my husband's family also did theirs on Christmas Eve. So it was like boom, boom, you know what I mean? And like, I don't know. I just wanted to stay home after that, you know what I mean? So, just saying. But yeah. So, me and my husband, when we do have Christmas together, because we were home as in here in Florida, last year for Christmas Eve and day, and then this year too. So, we're going to be opening presents on midnight because he doesn't work on Christmas Eve. Thank gosh. So, do you have a favorite Christmas memory? I have a couple. A lot of them have to do with my childhood. One is my mom totally decks out the house on Christmas, and now that my brother is older and you know, like we can all afford decorations and stuff like that, like he took it to like the next level. So growing up, my mom had always decked out like the tree, and then we would have like lights outside, and then we would have like a train that goes around the tree, and then she would have like her little village like on the table, and then we would move the couch so that it was inside the dining room to make room for that table for her village. And then I remember we used to have like these It was like a garland that had bells on them, and then the bells inside the bells had lights, and it would play music. So like the lights would like sync in with the music. I don't know if any of you guys remember that, or if any of you guys had that as well, but that is like a really big thing that stands out in my memory as far as Christmas when I was a kid. I remember my grandpa got chickenpox thanks to me. I'm so sorry. Seriously, so sorry. I mean, he's dead now. He's been dead for like 20 years or something, but still, sorry, Lola. I didn't know. Pretty sure you didn't know either. We both didn't know. I'm sorry. And so now that my brother can also deck out the house, he usually does. He puts garland and lights all over like the staircases and stuff, and it's just lights everywhere. But yeah. And another memory is when we were kids, and we would open presents at midnight, and you know, we would come out of our rooms and mom would be like, come on, let's go open presents. And you know, I'd come out of my room, be like, okay. And then my brother my brother had this thing where he had to be festive, and so he had he used to wear sweats to bed, because this was back when like it wasn't really like frigid, freezing cold in California in December. That's changed. But he used to wear like the red, like his sweater would be red and then his pants would be green, and so it would be red and green, and he was always like, you have to be festive, you have to be in the mood and the spirit, and like he was always just so excited about Christmas. And like I remember when we would walk around the mall and buy presents for everybody, and like I remember I'm still like this, like I would grab something and be like, oh my god, I really want this, and I put that aside and be like, oh my god, I really want this, oh my god, I need to have this. And my brother would always just like knock it out of my hand, and he's like, no, you're not thinking outside the box, I'll buy you a bigger one, you have to be bigger. It's like, that's so small, what are you gonna do with that? And so that's another thing I also remember a lot. Like, and then like I remember after shopping, like him smacking things out of my hand and saying, no, I'll get you the bigger one. We would always go to Starbucks, and he would always get the gingerbread latte. Oh my gosh, they don't even make those anymore. And I would just like get some random coffee drink, because I really at the time didn't know anything about coffee. My brother was always just like way older than me in terms of like, you know, being an adult basically. And so like, yeah, it was like his thing, like every single year he would get gingerbread latte, and like he'd always be like, taste it. And like, first of all, I didn't like hot coffee back then, and second of all, to me coffee tasted like coffee, so it was like I didn't really taste the gingerbread or anything. I always got like iced coffee or frappuccinos or whatever, and now that I'm older, I love the peppermint mocha. Like, I drink hot coffee, I drink cold coffee, I drink coffee in general. I love coffee. But right now my favorite is the peppermint mocha frappuccino. I didn't even know you could make it into frappuccino. It is so good. It's like a freaking York peppermint patty in like a slushy form. It's so good. Okay, off topic. Favorite Christmas gift? Favorite Christmas gift? I don't really know. This is a really hard question. I don't know. My mom gets me clothes usually during Christmas, and for some strange reason, even though she has no idea like what kind of clothes I'm into, she always tends to pick clothes that I would buy for myself, and it always surprises me. I always end up wearing them like all the time, like red my red and cream like long sleeve that you guys always see me wear. My mom just sent that to me like a week or two ago, and like she took a picture when she was at the store. She's like, do you want one? I was like, hells yeah, I do. And so she sent me that one, and a blue one. I don't know if you guys have ever seen me in the blue one. I always wear the red one just because my hair is red and I'm weird like that. I remember last year she also got me like pajamas and like yoga pants and a really cool jacket, like a pea coat, and I love that thing. Like, now I can wear it because it's freezing over here. So yeah. What else? One gift that does really stand out in my mind, though, I have to say, when I was a kid, not really a kid, like, yeah, I was a kid, I was in middle school. My best friend Bernard, and I think Arnell and Stefan were in on it too. I don't remember, but I know it was from Bernard. It might have just been from just Bernard. I remember when the Disney store used to come out with limited edition plushies and it used to be like in front of their store and stuff. And it was always like some kind of Christmas color. So they'd be like completely white and blue or white and red or something like that. And that year it was white and blue. And I think I still have it somewhere, but it's in my room in California. And I wish I had it here so I can show it to you. But it was a piglet that my best friend Bernard had gotten me, and he was all white and blue and sparkly and stuff, and I absolutely love him, and I used to bring him to school with me, and yeah, so that's kind of something that stuck in my mind growing up. Another favorite Christmas present would be Moogle. Moogle, where are you? Okay, so Moogle lives on my bookcase. Where's my head? On my bookcase. He's right behind Oogie Boogie. And I got him for Christmas about 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, um, from my aunt and uncle-in-law. And it was the Christmas before I was going to move to Florida for the first time, and I was already homesick, and I hadn't even left yet. And we all used to play Final Fantasy 11 online together, and so Moogle's one of my favorite characters just because he's so like adorable, and he kind of lives in your Mog house. I guess it's his Mog house, but it's your guys' Mog house. Whatever, like he's always inside your Mog house. He keeps all your things for you, and my Mog has a satchel, and so they were like, even though you're gonna be far away from home, you know, take a part of home with you when you go. And so Mog has been with me ever since then. He's traveled with me every single time I get on a plane. He travels with me every single time I go on a road trip. Anywhere I go where I'm going to be staying overnight or something, Mog is with me. And yeah, like he's kind of just like my protector, like he would be, in Final Fantasy and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know, like every present I've ever gotten has been significant to me, and has some sort of like meaning, and stuff like that. Well, I mean, and my mom got me like a new laptop last Christmas, and then this Christmas she helped me get a new camera, which I decided not to open until Christmas, but you guys will see it pretty soon. And my husband got me a DSI one year. We got each other a DSI, and we didn't even know it. And the funny part is, his sister was the one who helped me find his DSI, and then she helped him find my DSI, and she couldn't tell either of us that we had gotten each other the same thing. And like that must have totally killed her in the end, because that's impressive. But yeah, it's a really difficult question. I mean, every present I've ever gotten in my entire life has always held some kind of meaning to me, so, but those are just the ones that kind of just stick out the most. The next question is, favorite Christmas scent? When I was in high school, it was Secret Crush from Victoria's Secret, and, oh my gosh, I miss that fragrance so much. I think they still have it for the semi-annual sale, so I haven't seen it in like a while. But that was like my scent, like all winter for like all of middle school and all of high school, and then they discontinued it. Thanks a lot, Victoria's Secret. And yeah, so now I would say probably Twisted Peppermint. Twisted Peppermint is one that I usually grab for every winter without fail. The candle, the body wash, the hand soap, and the triple moisture cream. Yeah, I'm pretty obsessed with that scent. I don't know what it is about it, because I mean it's peppermint and vanilla, and it's just, I don't know, it's really complicated combination that just works so good together, and it just smells so good. So I would probably say, yeah, Twisted Peppermint from Bath and Body Works. Do you have any Christmas Eve traditions? Not really, no. Usually just wait till midnight. I would like to have a Christmas Eve tradition. I would like to get like an advent calendar one of these years too. I really want to do that. But I don't necessarily have a Christmas Eve tradition. Like there's nothing special that we usually do. But I do have a New Year's Eve tradition, which is kind of strange because who has New Year's Eve tradition? Like it's weird. Actually, it's not mine. It's my mom's. But I do it too because I grew up with it. And on Christmas, not Christmas, sorry, on New Year's Eve, you take 12 round foods, whatever it is, fruit, candy, anything that's round, 12 of them, and they're supposed to represent 1 month of the year. And so you eat all 12 so that you get good luck for every single month of the year. And it's a tradition that my mom has had us grow into since I was little. And like, it's something that I kind of just dragged my husband into. And I mean, he kind of gets it. So, yeah, we always go and find like something around for New Year's Eve. And last New Year's Eve we actually had pizza. That's round. And so and then I made a plate of like 12 round fruits and candies and stuff like that. And yeah, it was fun. It was the first time I did it without my mom, but you know, it's still I sent her a picture of ours and stuff and it was still fun. I don't like spending New Year's Eve away from her. I mean, I'm fine with spending like Thanksgiving and like Christmas Eve away from her, but like I hate spending New Year's Eve without my mom. Like it's kind of like her holiday. I feel like even if I came home drunk or whatever, I would always come home before midnight because this was like really important to me, and I'm pretty sure it's really important to her too when I was growing up. And it's, you know, we would jump up and down with the coins and then eat the food and stuff like that, and it was just, you know, this big thing that we did. The next question is, what tops your tree? You can't see it, but right now, Sissel from Final Fantasy, I think, my husband made a perler bead thing of him, and he is currently our tree topper. We always talk about how we're gonna like make all the other Final Fantasy characters, and I was gonna make like a Heartless, and then, you know, I was gonna make all the Kingdom Hearts characters, and then we never do it. But yeah, so he's our tree topper. I tried to get a legitimate tree topper this year, and it wouldn't fit. Like I don't understand. Like our tree is like only 6 feet, and like I didn't want to like buy a super expensive tree topper because like I don't have anywhere to put that. So I kind of grabbed like a smaller one, and it didn't fit on a tree, right? So it's okay. We don't need a tree topper. We have a tree. That's all that matters. We think over little things. Last question. Okay, no. Next question. As a kid, what was one crazy gift you asked for but never received? Marbles! I will never forget this. I wrote down a list of what I wanted from Santa. I think I had like 3 things on that list, but I think I underlined and circled and highlighted marbles. And I was like, I think 8 or 9 or something. And so I gave the list to my mom, and I was like, did you hear anything about the marbles? Like, you know, if I get marbles for Christmas? And my mom was like, oh, Santa said he ran out of marbles. I will never forget that, Mom. Never. Never. My heart was broken. I really wanted marbles that year. I don't remember if I ever got them or not, if I got them the next year, or if Carlo had gotten them instead. I don't really remember, but one of us had gotten marbles one of the Christmases, but I think this was like way after I had even made that list, so I didn't even remember anymore. I don't even know why I wanted marbles. I just thought they really looked cool, like the little OG ones that are like clear and they have like colors rolled into them, and I don't know. But yes, marbles. And the last question. What's the best part of Christmas for you? Okay, this is a little bit complicated because to be completely honest, I hate Christmas Day itself, as well as Christmas Eve. I don't know why, I don't like it. I think it's because my expectations are usually really high and then they're not really met you know, and like I really don't know how to explain it, but it's always just been that way. Like it's kind of like prepping is more fun than actually getting to experience the day. But the best part of Christmas for me is the weeks that lead up to Christmas, seeing all the decorations inside the stores, seeing you know, the red cups at Starbucks, seeing all the lights and stuff like that. When I would go to like San Francisco when I still lived in California, and then over here seeing all of the lights in Magic Kingdom, even though I haven't been there for Christmas this year, still haven't. I don't know if I ever will. I went last year for the party, but I don't know. I mean, I can see the freaking castle from like my room. You know what I mean? But yeah, so, and plus everything here at Disney World has been frosified, and I'm tired of it, so I don't even want to watch Elsa light up the castle because I'm just over her at this point. But I am going to Epcot to try the different foods from around the world, the different Christmas tradition foods from around the world. That's something I'm definitely looking forward to doing, and it's something I don't want to miss. And my bra is like itching me. So yeah, that's pretty much my favorite part is decorating for Christmas, playing the music, seeing the lights, and lighting all the pepperminty candles and stuff like that. That is easily by far my favorite part of Christmas. So that is the end of the tag, and I will tag 3 people. I don't know how many people are supposed to tag. She only tagged 3, so I think you're supposed to tag 3. I'm going to tag 4 because it's 2014 and I like the number 4. So, here we go. Who should I tag? I tag Kristine because that would force her to make a video. Sorry. I tag Darrell. I tag Sean. Are you gonna do this? I think you should. It'll be fun. And I tag Becky. I miss you. So yeah, those are the 4 that I tag, and I will be notifying you guys on Twitter probably and on Facebook. Oh, and wait a second. I'm tagging Robot Arm too. Yeah. Come on, it'll be fun. Yay! So that is it for my tag video. I hope you guys have a great holiday. I hope to make so it might be an outfit of the day, possibly featuring the outfit I'm wearing right now because it's kind of snazzy. I like it. Got it from Zulily. Hey, I talk about it in one of my reviews on Readerella, and I was just like, this is the wrong channel to be talking about this. But yeah, I hope I come back for at least 1, 2, 3 more videos before Christmas. I have 4 days to do it, so wishing me luck, you guys, and I will see you all next time. Have a good night, and bye!